Imagine going on a date with somebody and then they up and leave on you 15 minutes into the date.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at modern women getting hit with a dose of reality. Don't forget to drop a comment, don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and let's jump right into it.
So I paid for Hinge and I literally ran out of people on day one. I paid for whatever the most expensive Hinge membership is. I did 1 week, and I'm pretty sure it's Hinge, but whatever the $25 a week one is, I paid for 1 week. I ran out of people in 1 day. I have only had the membership for 1 day, and it's already saying, oops, we're out of people. Change your parameters. You know what my parameters are? My parameters are 6'2" and above, anywhere between age 29 and 34. And then I bumped it up to 35, ran out of people again.
Hinge charging $100 for premium service is such an obvious con job. No wonder she completely fell for it.
How is there no one between the ages of 29 and 35, 6'2" and above in LA? This is one of the biggest cities ever. I don't know if I'm just not attracted to the people that they're showing me. Like, they weren't cute. They weren't cute. I'm going to be so honest. But I tried to give a few people a chance. I think I sent maybe 2 or 3 likes. 2 or 3 likes out of everyone, and I've already ran out of people. It's day one. I keep going back to the app. There's no more people. How?
She's acting like she's the reasonable one by liking 2 or 3 dudes, which is just completely unsurprising. I don't even know why you would be surprised after seeing clips like this so many times, guys. Like, the women are just so damn lost.
Okay, wait, I'm so pissed off. I just got home from a date. The guy walked out literally 10 minutes into our date. If you're a straight man, I need your opinion on this desperately because I think I'm right and clearly he thinks that he's right. So we matched on Hinge and I have really good photos of myself on Hinge. A few of them are AI generated. They look exactly like me. While we were out on our coffee / walking date, within the first 15 minutes, he asked me where one of my photos was taken. I'm not a liar, so I said that it was an AI generated photo. And he said, yeah, I don't think we're a match. And he left. He left.
Of course he left. She straight up lied to him by using AI photos on a dating app profile. What exactly did you think was going to happen here? Like, imagine if dudes rocked up to dates and, it turned out that men were just lying about their income. The women would just immediately leave as soon as they found out about it. Like, if you rocked up and said, hey, I make 100K a year plus, and you don't make that, women are instantly going to ditch you. I see no difference here. If you're lying on dating applications, don't be surprised when men just treat you like you're lying.
That seems so dramatic to me. And also, everyone is using AI generated photos. If they look like you, who cares? The ones I use with Dream Ones look exactly like me. They're not like the crappy ChatGPT ones. So what is the difference? Who cares? I don't know. If you're a straight man, let me know. What do you think?
Yeah, so here's the thing. Not everybody's using AI-generated photos for their dating app pictures, and they really shouldn't, okay? I know a lot of women do that, and they put makeup on, and Botox, and lip fillers, and eyelash extensions, and hair extensions, and breast implants, and all that stuff is just fine. If you want to do that, you do you, man.
There is a fine line between makeup and AI-generated photos. Even though both are pretty bad, let's be honest, a lot of these women look completely different with makeup. Like, if you were to see a woman with makeup versus not makeup nowadays, guys, they essentially look like 2 different people.
Everybody wants to put their best foot forward, that's okay, but when you're on a dating app, you have to kind of show the real goods and then see what happens. Because ultimately, if you don't put out who you really are, it's not going to work out in the end, okay? And that AI-generated photo of you didn't look like you. It looked like if you had a really hot celebrity sister. Ultimately, that's not your look. Here's the thing. You're not ugly. You're not a bad-looking woman. But he sees you as a liar. You're not showing who you really are. And if you're willing to lie about that, what else are you willing to lie about? Men ultimately want peace. Even though a lot of times we go after chaos, ultimately we want peace, not a liar.
Loyalty is built on trust, and if you're lying right out of the gate, trust cannot be built, and a lot of men are just simply going to overlook you.
My date just walked out on me within 30 seconds of seeing my face. He saw me. He said, I'm going to go to the bathroom. He also, when he saw me, I was with Francesca, her boyfriend, and Nick. So, not the best look, situation-wise, but he kind of stuck up on me. He was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. He never...
Yeah, no, he walked in, everybody was together.
You have to give the guy credit for not tolerating that lie at all. That's why self-respect is so important.
It really confuses me when people are confused as to why someone did something. Y'all agreed to go on a date. That man shows up to the date. There's you, your female friend, and 2 male friends. Not only is it a group of people that he does not know, but it looks like y'all are already on a double date. And you're confused as to why he did not want to stay. I swear some of y'all are stupid.
A lie of omission is still a lie, by the way. That's why he got out of there and just left her immediately.
Next time you go on a date with a guy, maybe don't show up with a group of people that this man does not know. And if it is going to be a group thing, at least tell him ahead of time. So that way, he's not surprised when he pulls up to the date.
You can tell that she wasn't going to tell him that she was doing that. She expected him to just be cool with it for some reason.
Of course, I can tell you the story. It's kind of fucked up and a little bit confusing, but I'm going to tell it as quick as I can because I do have the attention span of a fucking walnut. I go to this new bougie-ass bar that me and my friends are obsessed with, and we were ordering drinks, and there's this super hot, fully tattooed, like, up to the fucking earlobes with veneers dude standing, like, adjacent. And I'm flirting with him with my eyes. It always works. And he gives me this little... So I go over and I'm like, can you take a picture of me and my friends? Why was that my opening line? And he's like, only if you take pictures of me after. So he took some of us, I took some of him, I showed them to him. He's like, oh my god, I need these, can you send them to me? He goes to put his number in my phone. I already had it.
Women like this just have the memory of a goldfish, and this is coming from somebody who also has terrible memory. It is no wonder why she didn't remember this guy.
Super embarrassing. And then he starts like trying to mansplain shit to me, and I was like, ugh, goodbye. But then he's FaceTiming me all night, like it was kind of endearing. And he FaceTimed me like every day for a week after and was like, when am I taking you out? And I love me a persistent man. I'm gonna have some drinks here and then go get dinner. And so I bought like a nice tequila too. Like this guy was like way older than me and I just thought he was so hot. I was like, I need to impress him. I'm wearing a little maxi skirt. He gets here. I go outside to go get him because I live in a complex, and he takes one look at me and goes, you look fucking Amish.
It just goes to show that if a dude is attractive enough, mansplaining is not that big of a deal, or it just doesn't exist altogether. Again, guys, women come up with these complaints and these words for men that they don't find attractive. If you're attractive, none of this crap applies to you at all.
In, we pour a drink. He has to piss immediately, but I'm like, maybe he pre-gamed. Like, I don't know. Can't hate the player, hate the game. He starts to tell me how, like, he owns his own company. He's, like, a blue-collar boy. I'm like, yes. I'm, like, eating it up. And then he kind of casually drops that he got his GED in prison. I immediately need to know more. I'm like, nosy. Hello. I'm like, what are your charges? And he's like, no, I don't want to talk about it. You can't just bring that up and not tell me. It's like someone in front of you going, I have a secret, but you can't know about it. Felony, DUI, and pimping. Oh yeah, knew I needed to get him out of my fucking apartment.
Notice how even when she finds out that he's a felon, she refuses to end the date anyway. You can be a criminal, doesn't matter as long as you're attractive.
I went to the bathroom at my place like 6 times and his behavior was getting real erratic, which I should have just known. He was a skier. Dinner, he goes to the bathroom 3 more times. He can't even eat his food. He's so tweaked out. While I'm simply inhaling my food, he's just sitting there on his phone, like smirking like an idiot. And I was like, what? What are you laughing at? And he goes, I can't tell you. I wish I could, but I can't. What are we, fucking in kindergarten? Finally, I get it out of him and he's like, yeah, I'm texting my ex. What? And I start hitting him with the menu because he keeps going on his phone.
It's creepy how she just casually talks about hitting him with a menu, by the way. Again, literally assault, but apparently because it's a woman, it doesn't matter.
And eventually I just chew him out. Like, I just can't stand it anymore, and I bitch him out. I'm like, you're so fucking immature. Grow the fuck up. Stand the fuck up. Be a man, because you're not acting like one right now. I'm so shocked you even took me out tonight, because clearly, with the way you're grinning like a fucking idiot right now, like a kid on Christmas, you're not over her. And I'm pissed that you wasted my fucking time. He tries to argue with me for a little bit before the motor mouth just keeps running, and he stands up, pays for our food, and walks out.
She tried to emasculate him. What exactly did she expect here? For him to just sit there and take the disrespect and do nothing? I don't understand.
Like, in disbelief, I thank the servers. I walk out. He's sitting there looking like a sorry sack of shit. I flip him off, walk 2 blocks down the road, order an Uber, go home, have a drink, and I go to bed. I definitely invited my delusion chip over. That's totally a lie, but that's a different story for a different time.
How is she the victim in this whole mess when she was the one who did this to herself? This is a bit of a common theme with a lot of modern day women, guys, is they claim to want one thing or they insist on doing something one way. And then when reality kicks them in the behind, then they complain as if they didn't do it to themselves.
I put makeup on just for this date, so it better go well. And I'm not posting this probably if it doesn't. It did not go well. Truthfully, it lasted less than 2 minutes. I walked up, he gave me a hug and said, Are you hungry? Let's go inside. We went inside. He said, actually, can you step outside for a minute? I stepped back outside, and he said, I'm not trying to offend you, but I'm just not feeling it. So I walked to my car, came back home. Dating when you're fat sucks.
It sounds like she tried to hide her weight from this guy. At least he was honest about it.
Get unready with me while I tell you how my date walked out on me tonight. Backstory, I was feeling really sick this day, and instead of canceling, my roommate, her boyfriend, and her other friend Nick rallied around me, and they're like, we're getting you on this date. To set the scene, the four of us show up to the bar together, and my date tells me that he's 5 minutes away. To my surprise, he was not 5 minutes away. He was actually there. I'm standing in a circle with my friends. I turn around and I see him. I was totally planning on separating myself from my friends before meeting up with him because I didn't want him to know I had friends there, but I was caught, so I was forced to introduce him to all my friends. Now I'm sensing weird vibes from him being around my group of friends, and I totally get it. So I'm like, listen, let's go outside, let's get away from them. And he's like, okay, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. He goes to the bathroom. He never came back.
Why did she allow her friends to accompany her on the date in the first place? I think that's the question we should be asking.
He walked out the side door that's by the bathroom. I stood there for 10 minutes. And I knew, like 30 seconds in, I'm like, why do I feel like he just left the bar? Yeah, I stood there for 10 minutes, and then I went upstairs and found my friends and came to tell them the story. I'm like, guys, the guy you just met, my date, yeah, he just left. Didn't tell me, he just walked out the door. So that was humbling.
Women like this aren't capable of defining the word humble. It's just a replacement for victim.
Count.
I'm not gonna give you a number because I don't believe in body counts, and I swear I haven't counted. It seems like such a high school thing to do, like...
How are we going to go on a date if you don't answer any questions?
Oh! What is your pitch in 3, 2, 1?
She's hot, she's smart, and I want to save her from him.
She just spent her time on stage to insult that guy. I mean, in my opinion, disrespect should just never be tolerated at all.
First of all, I would never get in the way of 2 girls. Second, I don't know, what did I do wrong? Let's hear it. You can be honest.
It's like a vibe thing. It's the body count of it all.
Before Jess said she liked experienced guys, so you know everyone has different opinions.
Oh,
Take it. I respect that way of thinking, though. Everyone's different. It's cool.
Just because she feels like body count doesn't matter doesn't actually mean that it's irrelevant. I mean, you can say that body count doesn't matter all you want, but let's see you go out there and succeed in the dating market after you've been with 100 guys. The quality of man that you're going to be able to marry after that or get into a long-term relationship is going to be severely diminished. But yes, tell me more about how it doesn't actually matter.
This woman said a man ran off on her during their date right when the bill appeared. Oh, look at that. The bill was only $91 and he still ran off? Brokey. This is broke people behavior. Okay, she said, I met this dude on Facebook dating and we've been chopping it up for about a week. I tell him I'm no longer looking for men who don't take me on dates, spend time with me, etc. So he told me to pick a place and he would take me on a date. So of course I picked the one with the best soul food lounges in town.
If she's no longer looking for something, that is an instant red flag, and she isn't worth dating in the first place.
Vibe was there and the food was great. We were having an amazing time until the bill came. Dun, dun, dun. She said once the bill came for the dude I was with, I got a little antsy saying that the bill was a bit much, but I didn't think nothing of it. He tells me he is going to the bathroom and he would be right back. Y'all, that was 30 minutes ago. Tell me why I checked the bathroom and he is gone. I can't make this up, G. I swear to goodness I'm done dating. I didn't even mind paying my half of the bill, but just to leave is insane. See, y'all dudes are making it so hard out here for the rest of us, bro. y'all are making it harder out here for the rest of us. Like you went through all that for a free meal? A free meal?
Considering that modern women quite literally demand free meals from men, and that is not a joke, by the way, men who dine and dash was pretty much inevitable at this point.
Imagine going on a date with somebody and then they up and leave on you 15 minutes into the date. So listen, this woman said that she was on Hinge, okay? She's a very busy woman with her businesses. She just does home, work, home, work, work, home, work. Okay, so she was just constantly busy, and she wanted something interesting in her life, a little date, a little something spontaneous. So she decided to go on Hinge. And she already said that was where she made her mistake, and she hadn't gotten on Hinge in a very long time because she already knows what it's like out there on there.
Dating apps are the modern day cigarettes for these women. They always come back to them. They always say, oh, I'm quitting or I'm uninstalling these things. But we all know they always go back and they continue to make the same mistakes over and over again.
But she said she was bored, so she said, fuck it. Don't do that again. Ladies, don't do it. No matter how bored you are. So she gets on Hinge, she matches with this guy. This guy hits her up and is like, hey, I would love to take you on a date. Okay. I think she said she was from Brooklyn. And she's like, okay, perfect. So he's like, let's go get dinner and, you know, my treat. Okay. So she drives from, I think, where she was to the city. So she said it was not a short drive, it was a long drive.
The apps are pointless because the vast majority of good men don't bother with them anymore.
She meets this man at wherever they were gonna have dinner. They sit down and she said this man was so visibly nervous. He was shaking. He was talking, she said, at the speed of fucking light. How nervous he was. And every time he would go to pour water, he was sitting there, you know, damn near spilling the shit. That's how nervous this man was, okay? Mind you, prior to this date, she had looked him up on LinkedIn, saw everything, you know, kind of found him on socials and was just seeing everything about him. She said this guy was not her type.
It's awfully convenient that these dating stories always involve a dude that's never her quote-unquote type, you know?
She, on a regular day, would never go for this man. But she wanted to give him a chance because she wanted to be maybe surprised. Spontaneous. Okay? So, she already knows what he does for work, kind of what he's about. So on this date, they go over like the basic questions. What do you do? Where do you live? Whatever. He lied about what he does for work. That's all I would have needed. Bitch, I would have been the one to ghost him. You should have been the one.
They have no idea how insulting they sound when they say, oh, we'll just give the guy a chance, you know, as if they're being so humble and they're descending from the heavens to give one guy, this humble peasant, a chance with her. It's really insulting.
So they continue talking for a couple minutes. They order. He orders a beer. She orders a wine. They order some appetizers. And he says, can you give me a moment? I'm going to run to the restroom. I'll be right back. She said, of course. Go ahead. So he leaves. They haven't even gotten the food yet. All they got at this point was, I think, the drinks. He leaves. 5 minutes goes by. 10 minutes goes by. More time goes by. And then the host comes up and says, ma'am, the man that you were here with came up and told me to tell you that he had to leave because of an emergency and that he apologizes.
At least he had the courtesy to send a messenger to tell her that he was leaving her.
I'm fucking sorry. What? What? So you go for this guy who you are way out of his league. Because I looked at this girl, she was gorgeous, and she tagged the man in this post that she made. Tagged him, went to his shit. It was on TikTok. Went to his TikTok. Sorry.
You can argue if what he did was okay, and that's fine, but putting him on blast like that was just uncalled for, I would say.
Y'all, when I tell you, I don't understand what the fuck she was doing, because she should have never done that. She should have never done that. I looked at it and I said, yeah, girl. Yeah. Way out of his league. Way. So she was going to go message him and went to his profile on Hinge. He unmatched her. Quick as fuck. Walked out that, probably did it in the bathroom when he was like, fuck, I got to get up out of here. She's way too good for me. She makes way more money than me. I'm a year older than her and I am nowhere near where she's at in life. That's why he was so fucking nervous.
Women like this love to assume what dudes are thinking, but they couldn't be more wrong half the time. Like, these women will just come out here and assume men are thinking one way, and dudes will just be thinking the complete opposite thing. It's actually crazy how inaccurate these women are. Make sure you click on one of the videos on screen now to watch more if you liked today's video. Don't forget to take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.